More than a month after the deadly U.S. Steel Clairton plant explosion, new insight into how it happened. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ken Rice. Just yesterday, we reported on findings in a new report from the U.S. Chemical Safety and Hazard Board. And tonight, only on KDKA, we're hearing directly from one of the people involved in the investigation. Here's KDKA's Mamie.
From the air, the devastation is clear. On the ground, investigators are piecing together the chain of events that led to the Clairton plant explosion in August.
Opening and closing of the valve.
According to preliminary findings from the U.S. Chemical Safety Board, a gas isolation cast iron valve was the source of the deadly tragedy.
This normal state of this valve is open, and they were going to close the valve and then reopen it. The exercising of the valve on that day was an activity in preparation for a scheduled job the following week.
Investigators say employees were working to close and reopen a gas isolation valve in the basement, the battery transfer area. And when they tried to flush the valve seat with water, gas monitors began alarming. Evacuations were ordered, and less than a minute later, the explosion.
We're looking at several characteristics of the operation, the age of the valve being one of them. The valve itself has been identified as a component of evidence that will be subject to testing.
The board says the valve body had split open and the valve was manufactured more than 70 years ago and had been refurbished in 2013. The next step in the investigation is to assess the internal components of it.
There are components in the industry that are aging, and we want to understand whether or not that had a contribution to it.
Reporting in Clairton, Mamie, KDKA-TV News.